How difficult is the property purchase process in the US? There are minor restrictions on foreign ownership of real estate in America, but they are insignificant for buy to let investment purpose. At the federal level, there are only a few restrictions on non-residential aliens owning or investing in real property. Agriculture for an Investment Disclosure Act of 1978, the International Investment Survey Act of 1976, the Foreign Investment in Real Property Tax Act of 1970. For practical purposes, these restrictions are unimportant. Foreigners in some places are not allowed to buy land, but they can buy condominium. Specific process vary from state to state as well as between countries and cities. The procedure below is followed in New York City. Make an offer orally through your agent who will convey it either to the seller's agent or to the seller directly. The seller may counter your offer, beginning a negotiation process that hopefully will lead to an agreement on price, terms, and closing date. Number 2. The seller's attorney begins preparation of the contract of sale. He or she obtains and reviews the following documents: the deed, survey, title insurance policy, and something like. Number 3. Meanwhile, your attorney or real estate attorney is required in all property transactions in New York City. Examines the financial condition of the person where you want to buy. The buyer's attorney reviews and negotiates the contract deed, title search and title insurance policy, as well as the document referred to in the title policy such as survey, certificate of occupancy, real property tax bill, heating, cooling and electric bills. Number 5. After your attorney includes that the financial condition is satisfactory, that by laws of the building of acceptance to you, and that the contract of sale is also acceptable, he will allow you to sign in the contract. You will then usually be required to present a deposit of 10% of the purchase price. Number 6. You will then receive from your real estate agent the board requirements and application materials. The sale is conditional upon the board of managers waiver of the right of first refusal approving unless you are purchasing directly from the developer. Number 7. Your application will be reviewed and if all required materials are included and in order, an approval is typically granted, after which you can proceed with the closing ceremonies. Number 8. Closing practices are dedicated by custom and vary from region to region. Generally, all necessary parties are present, their identity is verified, the documents are finalized, financial calculations and adjustments are reviewed, and documents, money, and information are exchanged. The closing usually takes place at the office of the seller's attorney, but occasionally at the office of the lender's counsel. And number 9. In order to protect a purchaser or lender from third-party rights over the real estate, it is advisable to instruct your lawyer to record the relevant documents by filling in a public recording office, usually a country office. Fees. Regarding fees are charged by the government for entering an official record of the change of ownership of the property. It can be paid by either party but is usually paid by the buyer. Recording fees are usually fixed amounts and are minimal. Legal fee. Legal fee may vary depending on location and the complexity of the transactions. Most lawyers charge a percentage of the selling price, about 0.5 to 1%, while some lawyers charge a fixed fee or on an hourly basis. Each party pays for their own lawyer. Real property transfer tax. Transfer tax varies depending on the location of the property. 5 states do not impose transfer taxes. The National Association of